Okay, are you ready?
Ready.
Let's get started. Yeah. Today I'd like to introduce international logistics and supply chains, theories and practice. Why should I introduce theories and practice with global logistics and supply chains? Because a good theory would be applicable for the field. If a theory cannot be applied to practice, it would be not a good theory. Okay, next. So, I'd like to introduce global logistics and supply chains with theories and practice altogether. The theories would include the five categories, the five different theories. Actually, there are more theories than five, but I will introduce only five theories today. The first would be realism and neorealism. The second is liberalism and neoliberalism. The third, constructivism, and the fourth would be the business approach. The fifth would be theory on East Asia or developmental state theory, or you can say neo-statism, followed by recap. Now, introduction. Enterprises or businesses, as well as states, are subjects in international society. If we talk about ontology, that will be my theme of the course, because it is necessary to understand and explain the roles of Taiwanese business people on global logistics and supply chains. Because when we talk about the states, the leaders of the states are very important. So we can understand and explain the roles of Taiwanese business people are important for Taiwan's global logistics and supply chains as well. So leaders of the businesses are essential. It's very simple and easy to understand and explain. Chapter 1 is about realism and neorealism. What is realism? Realism means if you like or dislike, you should accept it. Classical realism by Hans Morgenthau argues that people were born to pursue power. So we use power as a tool to pursue more power. If we are the leaders of the state. So classical realism is also called power politics. On the other hand, neorealism believes that structure of the system is shaping and showing distribution of power. The nature of classical realism is conflictual. Men were born to be against each other or one another. But neorealism only believe that system is shaping and showing national interests. So at the system level, neorealism is more persuasive or convincing than classical realism. How do you think about realism and neorealism? You think? You understand? Okay, good. Have you any comments about it? Have you got any comments about realism and neorealism? Okay, next. Chapter 2 is about liberalism and neoliberalism. We've got 4 categories for liberalism too, including commercial, democratic, regulatory, and sociological. The 4 categories all link with their area and peace. So liberalism is rather peaceful than realism or neorealism, right? Yeah. So we know liberalism or neoliberalism is more cooperative with one another rather than conflictual. Okay, next. Constructivism build a bridge between realism and liberalism. Why? Alexander Went told us anarchy is what states make of it. Do you think you got nature to be conflictual or cooperative? Are you born to be conflictual? You think? Yes.
Yes.
Are you against your classmates? Or are you born to be cooperative? Or only it's a property? Your nature is not predetermined. Rather, you are determined by yourself about your nature or property. You can decide you are conflictual or cooperative. You are not born to be conflictual or cooperative. That is argued by Alexander Went. Right? Yeah. So he built a bridge between realism and liberalism. There are 3 categories in the constructivism, including Hobbesian, Lockean, and Kantian anarchies. Went believes the structure can be shaped by idea, norm, and identity, but not by power or capability. We know liberalism emphasizes capability, and realism emphasizes power. So distribution of power is argued by realism, and distribution of capabilities is argued by liberalism. Wade believes constructivism can build a bridge between power and capabilities. So we know that national identities and the national interests are changing and changing over time. So how do you think about constructivism? It's more persuasive or convincing than realism and liberalism. Okay. Chapter 4 is about the business approach. Do you think non-governmental organizations are subject to? I think it's a question mark. Susan Strange maintains that the leaders of a nation no longer have the authority in international society. The leaders, for example, the president or the prime minister, have no authority as before, right? And now, how do you think about the business approach? It's rather convincing, right? If you do not think about it seriously, you would think the leaders or cadres or the heads of the businesses cannot compete with the national leaders or with states. So we say only people or leaders of a nation, when they represent the businesses and the states, they are subjects of the international society. Chapter 5 is about the theory on East Asia. Charles Johnson coined the developmental state theory. And Robert Wade, Linda Weiss, and John Hobson have similar theory. They believe the government can govern the market and coordinate the businesses. How do you think about the developmental state theory? Next. So, if we recap, only the business approach maintains that business are subjects of international society. But if we use or employ the business approach, constructivism, and devil's analysis, then we can serve the purpose of understanding and analyzing the view from Taipei. Next. So that's what I say, that's our territorial customs in this area, Taipanjima. Next. Thank you for listening.